Hey everybody, my name is Eric. I'm making a game. I'm releasing software. All I do is release software, honestly. Or I should say, I manage a team and they release software. And that's what I've done for the last 3 years. Manage teams that release software. I know how to release things. I know how to get them out. I know how to get them out the door. I know all the things to check. And that's my day job. That's what I do during the day. That's what earns money to pay the bills, to pay for this nice townhouse I live inside of with my lovely wife, and the lease on my car, and all that kind of stuff, all that kind of like middle class comfortable life, that bourgeois stuff. But then I got this other thing, which is a passion project. It's this game I'm making. It's called the Godkiller Chapter 1, which implies it's going to be a franchise. There'll be more than one game released. And that's the thing that is me, that expresses me. But the stuff that I do with my day job is not so disconnected. So I'm not thinking all the time that I waste my time. Hey, Matisse? Wait a minute, is this Mateo? Mateo from Brazil? Was like Argentina. Okay, Argentina. That's right. No. Okay, but was your handle one time Mate God or Mate God? Just trying to figure out if you're a different guy I used to talk to. Yeah, okay. Good to see you. It's going pretty good. Getting down to the end of this game release. 17 days left. So continuing my thought, the stuff I do in my day job, even though it seems like it's not me, I pull that over into the game and I use it to release my game on time, to make predictions and to make sure it goes out. I keep track of all the things I have to do. I keep track of how much time I have left, what amount of work is left to do, and I'll show you that. I'll show you. There is this spreadsheet. The spreadsheet just says everything left to do. Yeah, and I categorize them a little bit, So if I say high means I will not release this game with this not done. And then I've got the effort over here, which I can filter on, and then there's different tasks. So if on one evening I've only got time for a medium-sized task, I'll pick one of the hours ones. Down here, it calculates, here's how many days I have left. I keep on bringing that number down each day. And then here's how much I have to cut to make my schedule. And I'm in good shape because these ones that are high, those are the ones that I have to get done before I release. Yeah, you get it. Ones that are medium, I really want to get them done, or I'll be a little embarrassed. And then the ones that are low priority, it's nice if I can get them in. But if I can't, it'll be all right. So tonight I'm working on couple. Let's see, it goes to high. Steam portal config for release and create Steam demo. Now these ones are high risk too. I'll show you why they're high risk. So the demo, I got it ready to submit, and I submitted it for review to Steam. And then they came back and they said, one of your graphics isn't good. They said that the little diagonal banner over the top left is covering up the product name. So I need to go look at that and see if I can understand what they're talking about. And after I fix it, I need to resubmit the demo for review again. And it may take them like 2-3 days to get back to me. And another problem is we're getting close to holidays with Christmas and New Year's and everything like that. People start taking vacations real soon. Next week, that's peak vacation time in the US. In Argentina, I don't know. In Argentina, oh, you know what? In Argentina, they have like 5 million holidays all year round. It's like a bunch of little holidays all through the year. So many holidays in Argentina. Crazy amount of holidays. But I think maybe in Argentina, people don't take big blocks of holidays off like they do in the US. But yeah, everybody in Argentina that was a general that won a battle someplace, he gets a whole holiday, you know. All right, so let me see if I can figure out what these people from Valve are talking about so I can put my demo in again for their consideration. Oh man, I was talking about Argentina too. I was saying in Argentina, you have so many holidays. There are so many holidays in Argentina. So when I had a team that I worked with in Argentina, it was like every other week there was a holiday. I was like, okay. No problem. I hope you enjoy your holiday. Maybe we don't have enough holidays in the US, perhaps. Okay, so they're complaining about the small capsule. These are all the graphics I have to make for Steam. It's not just because I thought it'd be neat to do it. No, they're required. You have to do all these graphics. You have to do, like this one. You gotta do this one. You gotta do this one. You gotta do this one. This one. They're all versions of the same thing, more or less. But let's look at Capsule SMPSD. This is 231 by 87. Does that match what they said? 231 by 87. Good. Small capsule. I need to turn on the demo here. They're right. It covers up the texture. That's why they rejected it. But if I just take my logo text, just move it over a little bit. That's all I gotta do. Okay. So I don't like the layout as much when it has the banner off. But for the demo graphic, this is fine. Okay. So let's file, save, export. Let's save this as capsule to capsule for demo SMPSD. Okay. All right, then we'll export this. Quick export as PNG. Okay. So then let's come back to there we go. No, let's go back. All right, so here's the demo. I'm gonna fix that graphic inside of Steam Store here. Okay, view the edit store page. There's so many things to fill out on this. So many, it's ridiculous. Graphical Assets. So come over here and go to promo, Steam page, and then it's going to be capsule SM for demo PG. Okay, close that, drag this here. Okay, upload. Now, if I come down here and look, that's fine. This is fine now. This is what I fixed. Before this was going over. I could have seen it right here too. So let me keep on looking to see if there's any other problems with the other ones. These all seem fine. Okay. Save changes. Okay. I have to publish them. I think I have to publish them. I'm not sure about that. Let me check. This app has imposed changes to be blah blah. I must review and improve your store page before making a post for some prior release. So that didn't give me all the information I wanted. Okay. This does though. This tells me I cannot publish yet. So I saved it. Oh, now you're back. Again, I talked about Argentina. Again, I talked all about Argentina while you were gone. All right, let's get this thing resubmitted. Yes. I said, if you want to fly, here's how you fly. If you want to make billions of dollars, here's how you do it. It was very easy. There was only 3 steps, and they were all very easy. You could do them at home. And I said, if you want to become the world's greatest dancer in 15 minutes, here's how you do it. If you want, yeah, anyways. I told all the secrets. All of them. I'll never say them again. That was the last time. That was the last time I'll say them. All right. Yeah. So this is the thing. If I go to Argentina someday, it'll be expensive to fly there. But I have to stay there for a while. Because if I stay there long enough on vacation, then it's good value for the money. Because it costs a lot for American to go down to Argentina, but once you're there, then yeah, your money will go a ways. Complicated, huh? Actually, I haven't checked on Argentina in a while, as far as politics or anything like that. There's also, the COVID stuff. Yeah, I keep on wanting to travel to another country for vacation, and then like COVID changes. Okay, let's get this going though. Okay, so we go to demo, view checklist. Okay, Mark is ready for review. Yeah, the same thing. I've corrected the problem previously described with the capsule image. Hopefully it's good now. It's all good now. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can do this too. I should do this. I should do this. I will do this tonight. Yeah. Yeah, they rejected it because this text used to be like that. Or really more like that. It was like that. They didn't like the little demo banner going over the top of the text. So, it's okay, I understand. But that should be fixed now. Yeah, that's the one that's built into Steam. They added over the top of whatever graphic you give them. Okay, so now I need to get my build ready. And I already uploaded it. So the next thing to do there is I go to, let me see. Edit Steamworks Settings. This is the stuff that took me forever to figure out. It's so complicated. At least for me it is. Maybe it's not for you. For me it's very complicated. So there's builds. You set them to the default branch. You say preview change. And then you say, go ahead, set the build live. Do it. Okay. You get real nervous about every little thing. Did I do it right? I don't know. Did I do it right? Okay. And I'm probably screwing something up. I don't know. There we go. Okay. This guy here is saying that those builds will go into these depots. Depots are just another container. The depots are associated with packages, and the packages are associated with apps. So it's like apps to packages to depots to branches to builds. That's like 6 levels deep under the app. And I left out one level. So apps can have like other apps associated with them. So I have one app called the Godkiller Chapter 1, and I have another app called the Godkiller Chapter 1 Demo. And I have to also make an association between the two for those. It is so complex and easy to mess up. Okay, so now let me take a look and see what I want to check next. And then you get lost. Like, how do I get back to where I was? So whenever I get lost, I just go up to the very top again and drill down all over again. Okay, Chapter 1 Demo. Okay. That's fine. Let's also mark this is ready for review. I really want to make sure that this is set up correctly. It's a little bit hard. Where can I see it? Let's edit the Steamworks page again. Steam pipe. Okay. Depots. Is it depots I want? Okay, the depots. Referenced by 2 packages. Okay, which package is referencing this? That's a thing I would like to know. Because this one I didn't put anything inside of. Okay, application, general. I'm just trying to remember how to get to different pages I've been before. Where do I see all the packages? Where do I see the packages? Dang it. Okay. Demo. Okay, this is all associated packages, DLCs, demos, and tools. That sounds like what I want. Okay. Are you doing something? There, yeah, okay. Okay, this looks good. It's got my 2 depots. Are you gonna go back? Oh yeah, you're still going. Okay. Now this one here, do I need it? Let's take a look at this one. Okay. This is what it was using this. So let's switch it over to here. Okay. So that's good. The thing that's hard about this, honestly, is, well, a thing that's hard about this is you don't really 100% know if you've gotten everything set up correctly until you submit it to Steam or Valve. And then they look it over and they say, like, one thing that you did wrong, and you have to go futz around again and see if you can fix the thing you messed up. And then you submit it again. So I'm trying to get everything right before I send it to them. And there's even some things I'm just guessing about, like maybe I have to do this. Do I have to do a save button? There's another thing too. Some of these pages have got a save button at the bottom you have to hit. Others, they say, oh, you've got changes to publish up at the top, and you have to go and click on a publish thing off to the right. It is incredibly complex. Okay. So then, now if I go to Steamworks Settings, SteamPipe Depots, then my God, this one is no longer referenced by anything. I can remove it. That's just a little bit of housekeeping. Keeps everything simple here. Is there a save at the bottom? There is. So it's like whenever you do something, you gotta scroll down and see, is there a save button? Okay. That's fine. And then you see this up here and you say, okay, do I have to publish? Do I have to publish? And then, oh, you do if you're in SteamPipe. But if you're in the store section, you don't do a publish until your app has been approved. So there's like 2 halves to it. It's really complicated. Publish to Steam. And you say that. You say really publish it. I mean it. I hate it, man. I hate it. Congrats, your changes are now live. But they're not really live. They're not really live. They're just saying like one section of this app has been updated somewhere. Okay. So then let's go back to the top again, dashboard, because that's the only way I can find how to get to things. Go to the demo. And now I'm going to say, I'm pretty sure everything's good. I don't see any warnings over here. This is a place where warnings sometimes show up. And I say Mark is ready for review. I've got a mostly final build of my demo uploaded. Select below to Mark is ready for review. Okay. This demo is entirely complete except for some bug fixes. Okay, now I want to see that. Okay. So now I've got two things in the review queue. One is the store presence, where I fix that one graphic. Another one is my demo build. Okay, that's just the demo. There's another queue. There's another queue for the game proper, and I started I put my game build in the review queue. My store presence on the game was approved much earlier in the year, maybe April or March. The game build is now in the review queue. Allow up to 5 business days. And that's scary because suppose they come back and they say, oh, there's a problem. Then I got to put it back in. I got to fix a problem. I got to put it back for review and wait another 5 days or however long it take. And like I said, we're getting close to holidays, Christmas and everything. Okay, so I think that's all I can do on the Steam stuff tonight. So I'll switch to fixing bugs on my game. I hate Steam. Steam is terrible. Okay. Let's go over here. I had noticed that there were some new bugs inside of one level. All right. So let's turn off maximize so I can see all the error messages and stuff down there. Hit play and I'll test this out.
That bird is so large it could tear me to shreds.
Start over. Something about invalid seek. These are benign. Those aren't problems. Yeah, what is the deal with that? So this was my code that was fixing a hack. Now it really should not have restarted that song, but it did. I think it might have restarted due to lag on the the playback related to the broadcast stuff. Also, I heard like this kind of distortion in the audio. Sometimes that's just my broadcast setup. Most of the time it's just my broadcast setup, but I'm kind of paranoid. So I'm just going to do a quick check. See if I've still got audio on the broadcast. I just want to hear some audio. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, a lot of times that means when I hear that distortion that I'm about ready to lose audio in the broadcast. Okay. I gotta think about this code a little bit. Let's see, we'll call it float resume time equals if resume time greater than active audio source clip length, let's say greater than equal, just return. Don't need to play. That would be past the end of it, which I think is the error that I saw. And then make this be resume time. Okay, let me try this again. See if it's got the same issue. Before it's over, we're probably going to hear that bird song way too many times, and it'll get stuck in my head at least. What kind of job are you looking for? Game dev? Oh, that's trickier. Ah, yeah. Well, you just did you complete your program, your school? You had like a course or not a course, but like a degree or certification. Yeah, yeah. Does the school help place you at a job? Do they help find a job? Yeah.
That bird is so large it could tear me to shreds.
Hey, there's another. Oh, okay, okay. There's another Twitch streamer who's a guy I used to work with. He's from Argentina. he is really good at giving advice for engineers in finding work. I'm going to see if I can find the name of this guy. You may have already heard of him. I'm just see if I can find this. Gansi Pazzo. Have you ever watched anything with on Gansi Pazzo's stream? He's a cool guy. Yeah, if you watch his stream and talk to him a little bit, he might have a little more information about what's going on in Argentina. Yeah, anyways, Gansi Pazzo, good guy, really smart. He likes to help people out. And he would understand the market in Argentina as well. Yeah. Yeah, right here, just so it's Gansi Pazzo. Then does this? Okay, it didn't cut out, but it didn't start the next part of the song. Oh, you like the bird song, huh? All right, let's see. What happened though? Yeah. Thank you. He's not making the cooing noise. I don't understand that. Okay, no music going there either. Okay, what's going on with that? Okay, let's see. Okay, that part works. Stopped. It started to play the next part and then it stopped. I have to go in the debugger, but I'll finish looking at this.
You want me to sing?
Yup. You're the girl.
Oh, I don't think I could. Everybody walking down the damn fan. Gonna go hard today. Everybody shake it like a shop shake. Peter gotta pay.
Peter gotta pay. Peter gotta pay. Shoot up, the load up. Peter gotta pay. Shake up on that ho ho. Shake up on that ho ho do. Shake up on that ho ho. Shake up on that bo bo bo. Shake up on that ho ho. Shake up on that ho ho.
Thank you.
Shake up on that bo ho. Shake up on that bo bo bo.
Okay, what's the part I messed up? And now there's no dialogue between them, which should happen. Okay, let me see. Is Blondie muted? Is he muted? Let's go over here. Blondie, mute when not speaking is off. Okay, I gotta set some breakpoints. We might both get very tired of this song because I have to play it a bunch of times. Ah, cool. I'll see you, Mateo. So let's see. 1D paths. Okay, that all works. Is there any muting? Muted. Okay. Okay, we've got. Oh, I bet I know what it is. It's the on song complete. Am I right? No. Oh, well, wait a minute. I bet this is it. I bet this is it. Okay, yeah, I think this is not getting called. I did make changes to the logic here. Okay, update for song completion. Okay. So we say if it's playing or it's paused, we just return. Which is what should happen. We say if we're still playing here, just return. Otherwise, clear active. If there's no subscriptions, return. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Let's try that. Any breakpoints up here I want to set. Wait a minute. This is the same thing right here. This logic here should be the same. Some stuff here is wrong. Okay, I'll set another breakpoint here just to see if it's trying to play again. Alright, is the debugger running? Let's get the debugger running. If it's not, it's fine. Okay. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, I really want this bug to be fixed.
That bird is so large it could tear me to shreds.
Z. Okay, so here it clears that. Now I should have. Okay, I do. Okay. Completed song name equals active song name. Oh. Oh, that's why. Got it. I did a clear active here, but I need the song name. Okay, so I got it. This is where the bug is. I can fix this. This is no problem. Take this, put it up here. Okay. Now will that fix it? Will that make it work? I would love it to, because then I would just move on to a new bug and fix something else. Woo-hoo-doo!
What a ridiculous song.
I think I fixed the bug. I think I fixed the bug. All right, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it.
I like this bird.
You want me to sing?
Yeah, you're the go.
Oh, I don't think I could. Everybody walk a duck a damn fan. Gonna go hockey day. Everybody shake a break a shop shake. They gotta pay.
Peter gotta pay. Shoot up, Peter gotta pay. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body ho ho do. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body boom boom boom. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body ho ho do. Shake a body ho ho. Shake a body boom boom boom. Hold
Hi,
Blondie.
Plundy.
I'm a Blondie.
Oh, you're Plundy.
Huh?
You're a Plundy. I'm a M.
How about
Good to meet. I mean, Gura Dura Mitsa?
a shimashu? Bye.
Goodbye, Plundy.
Okay. Now I get to test a different level to see if my changes worked on that. Go up to the pit tower. It's a different song.
Fellas, something ain't right.
Godkiller guest with no invite.
Hey, Chief, you see a thief?
Thief's here, sir. You best believe. Thief don't knock, no, just steals your block, so keep it on lock. You'll watch it like a hawk roll. No doors, but we got some windows. Our block's not yours. That's how this life goes. Slipping when she's creeping, yeah. Don't lose a block. Feel her rising, surprising, doing her devising. T,
I got it.
H,
You got it.
I,
Got it.
E,
I got it.
F, for 5. Called in F.
Chief, I got it.
Thank you.
She's got a plan, but so do we. Gonna stand right here, wait and see. When she comes up the stairs, look at how she fares. Cross the grass, knock her ass, that's how it would be. T,
I got it.
H,
You got it.
I,
Got it.
E,
Done got it.
F, for 5. Called in F.
Chief, I got it.
Hey crew, what do you do? If it looks like she's smarter than you, stay tight, don't lose sight. We're here to fight, stomp the mouse in our house and wipe the shoe. D,
You got it.
H,
You got it.
I,
Got it.
E,
Done got it.
F, for 5. Called in F.
Chief, I got it.
Lockless must admit, I show shit. The floor's so empty. Leaving here is tempting. When we fast, she's faster. Her entrance a disaster. Her strategy and tactics need a little practice. She stole our blocks. She stole our blocks.
Alright. That one worked fine. I have to test all the songs, so if you want, you can hear all the songs tonight.
A tight squeeze through there.
If you find us, we wrinkle up your clothes.
Tiny army,
Don't deride us.
tiny army.
If you're side to us, we come inside your nose.
Okay, that one's fine.
Feed me. You need me. Who said that? You taste like a lonely thing. Something more can you bring? Take haste, I won't be weaned. Make me whole, make me sing. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you need me.
Subs on the channel? I don't do subs.
Tasted too when we broke
Oh,
the
subtitles.
I'm your
No, there's
child
subtitles.
to be
Right there.
nursed. Wasting so few, my meals are cursed. Flung far and wild, they are dispersed. Feed me, you
Oh,
need
was there a section where they weren't there? Here, let's back up. Let's try it again. Okay, I want to check that because there should be subtitles.
Feed me, you need me. Who said that? You taste like a lonely thing. Something more can you bring? Take haste, I won't be weaned. Make me whole,
Okay.
me sing. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you need me. Tasted too when we broke the first. I'm your child to be nursed. Wasting so few, my meals are cursed. Flung far and wild, they are dispersed. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you need me.
Okay, I'm gonna try one other thing. So sometimes, sometimes the order that the parts of the song plays is different. So I'll see if I can do it the way I did it the first time to make the subtitles disappear. Okay.
Feed me, you need me. Who said that?
Ah, there it is.
Take haste, I won't be weaned. Make me whole, make me sing.
Hold on. So I think it's something like if I start the second clip going while the first one is still playing, it causes the subtitles to cut out. Yeah. Okay.
Feed me, you need me. Who said that?
There, that's where it happens. That's where it happens.
I won't be weaned.
Okay, let's take this to the hungry altar. Why do I pass the level quickly? can you step on it? Not sure I understand, but I'm just trying to test the level. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Hungry Altar. Yeah. Yeah, so if I play it fast, there's different events that cause different parts of that song to play. The first event is if I take this woman here and put her on the altar, that starts the first verse playing. And then if I push the F block onto the altar, it gets the second verse ready to play because there's another verse that goes along with that block being destroyed. And I think that logic is what causes the subtitles to be lost. So if I say, let's see. It could be this. This has got to be it, actually. Do I need the speech silence all? I don't think I do. I do not think I need that there. That would be it, though. That's what causes it. I don't think this belongs here. Okay. I think this will fix it. Good eye. Good watching, Mateo. You spotted a bug I didn't see. Yeah, I was listening with my ear.
Need me, you need me.
But not,
Who said that?
Not looking at the subtitles, yeah.
You taste like a lonely
There.
thing.
Now it's fixed.
Something more can you bring? Take haste, I won't be weaned. Make me whole, make me sing. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you need me. Tasted too when we broke the first.
Sometimes the singer is an enemy.
Wasting so few, my meals are cursed. Flung far and wild, they are dispersed. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you need me. Blocks, not from trees. The threesome brought does slightly please. The next unlocks, but not with these. Find the food and hunger will cease. Feed me, you need me. 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 Feed me, you
Tetrick. Tetrick.
It will suffice, but we both know where the best morsels go. Is it our vice to want more? A present hides behind that door. Feed me, you need me. Feed, you need me. Feed me, you need me. Feed me, you
I think so too. That's Lauren Rich is her name. That one's not me. I wrote the song. Lauren sang it. I sang a couple of other ones you heard. She's really great.
Wish I could see with perfect eyes the gleeful rush to claim your prize. Glad we offer your surprise, but presents and cakes so often lies.
All right, next song. Gotta test them all. Did I go past the lab? Not yet. Oh, this one. No. About one level in 5 has a song with vocals, with someone singing. They all have some kind of music, but only maybe 20% of the levels have a song with a singer. I don't want to test this one. Let's go to a different one.
was your name again?
M.
M. Glad to see you.
You too, Quinzo.
Come with me. I have to show you.
Show me what?
The invention.
Ooh, exciting.
Watch your step there. Now that you're here, we can finally test it. Just stand on the invention.
Thank you.
And please stand atop it. Now, fling yourself west. It worked!
Yes.
What shall we call it? This new invention?
Stairs?
No. This is a construction we can place at specific locations.
You mean we build this near pop-up spikes?
Yes, but no.
Would you stop pacing?
A permanent thing not part of the original design of a place will be destroyed. But if we find a way to move this object...
By pushing it?
But it's too heavy.
We could use oil.
Always with the oil. Are you an oil salesman? Wait a minute. We use oil.
So it will slide.
Precisely.
Then we can push it.
In front of spikes. A genius idea, Em. I will credit your contribution. Now, I work.
Great.
Okay. Well, what's going on there? It's like it's starting the song over each time. Every time I move, it restarts the song. Okay. Two. Is it really starting the song over? Each time I move, it jumps ahead in the song. Let's see. Got this here, so it's not coming down to here. Maybe here. It might be coming to here. Yeah, it's coming to here. But isn't it playing? You're saying it's not playing. What the heck? I mean, I hear it playing. I hear it playing. It's doing this again. Why would this value be set to false? To come down here. Now. Okay, now it is playing. here, and suddenly it stops playing. Oh God, this is Unity. This is all Unity. Unless, am I doing, no? Huh. Okay, that code wasn't there. Would it just cut out? So you're just stopping. Oh, that's one thing. Okay, I've got an idea. I've got an idea what it might be. Let's go to sound effects, and then we'll do walk. Writer's good. I do recommend it. VS Code is just not nearly as good. There's weird problems with VS Code too. But Writer's not perfect. Writer crashes sometimes. It gives you a lot of advice on linting, stuff like this, and some of it's really good, but other stuff you just want to turn off. Yeah. And it takes a long time to get all the settings configured right so that the linting, all those lines on syntax are how you like them to be. So that's the downside of it. Okay. Okay, let's see how well this does. So my theory is that my pool of audio sources is returning an audio source that is currently being used by the song, and it's causing it to stop. Okay, let's see what it's returning. Okay, audio point. No. Nope. That's not explaining it. That is not explaining it. If this clip had the music clip on it, then I'd say that's the reason why the song is stopping. Alright, so it's going to play walk. Can I go down into this play helper? No, I can't go that far into it. Alright, so that plays the walk sound. And I come here right after. So me playing an audio clip on a different audio source causes the music audio source to stop playing. It's a bug in Unity. And I've got this code that just restarts the song, but it's having to do it every single time I play a sound effect when it gets in this weird state. It's a bug in Unity, and I've spent now about 6 days trying to fix it. I'm going to have to see if it's reproducible. Okay. So every time I do any sound effect, it's restarting the song. Okay. Let's restore the level. It's okay now.
What was your name again?
M.
Glad to watch your step there. Come with me. Now that you're here, we can finally test it. Just stand on the invention. Now, fling yourself west. It worked!
Yes.
What shall we call it? This new invention?
Pardon me.
This is a construction we can place at specific locations.
You mean we build this near pop-up spikes?
Yes, but no.
Would you stop pacing?
A permanent thing not part of the original design of a place will be destroyed. But if we find a way to move this object...
By pushing it?
But it's too heavy.
We could use oil.
Always with the oil. Are you an oil salesman? Wait a minute. We use oil.
So it will slide.
Precisely.
And we can push it.
In front of spikes. A genius idea, Em. I will credit your contribution. Now, I work.
Great.
Okay, this time it's not doing it. Okay. So I'll solve the puzzle to get to the other song. It's a little tricky. What's the next thing? Yeah, it's a little tricky. I mean, I made the puzzle, but I'm still having a tough time remembering it. Okay, what was the next thing to do? Something over here. 2, I got spelled TWO. That's just...
I've been waiting. Leave! Get out! My private place! Now I have to start over. I've been waiting. Wow, there. My special singing. Get out! You have to go!
Billy, I just...
Go! Get out! Get out! Leave! You have to go!
I just...
My special singing time!
I agree.
Stupid M! I've been waiting. Wow, they're hating.
Some things are off there. He gave up.
My private place!
Okay. I think the logic is not quite right here.
I think she's gone. I've been waiting. Wow, they're hating. All the ways I'm better than them. Anticipating a very great thing. My moment when I ascend, the flower blooms, the butterfly emerges, the lover grooms,
Billy, I just...
Get out! Go! You have to go! A little privacy, it's all I ask. I've been waiting while they're hating all the ways I'm better than them, anticipating.
It stops when I come over there.
My private place!
Okay.
I've been waiting while they're hating all the ways I'm better than them.
Please, excuse me.
Yeah, something like you leave and come back. It stops the song. Let me take a look at this. Okay. Too close to Billy, stop the song. I think that's it. Too close to Billy, stop the song. I think it's good enough. The only thing I really want to fix is Quinzo's face popping up over here. Quinzo should not be visible. For that, I'm pretty sure I could fix that pretty easily. And then we'll move on to another Tetric song for you. Tetric, that's my new word. Okay, so it was Quinzo's lab. Let me see. It probably is like a genre name, like let's see, Tetric music. Maybe you invented it. All I see is Tetris music. Let's see, Tetric. Is it Spanish? Tetrico. Oh, I see. Tetrico. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Well, let's see. Let's try Musica Tetrica. Oh, yeah, that's what you just said. Oh, yeah, okay. So, I'm not going to play this because this stream will go to YouTube, and YouTube will... they'll ban my video, or they'll say I owe money to somebody. But it looks like yeah, copyright infringement. Looks like emo or gothic is like another name of the genre, but maybe it's different. I don't know. I'd have to listen to it. Okay, let me fix that one bug. It shouldn't be a big deal. Quinzo's lab. I go to Quinzo. In fact, well, Quinn. There we go. Okay, let me say mute when not speaking. That should do it. I'm just going to go on to the next level. I'm pretty sure that fixed it. Okay, scenes. The next one would be, I think, Deep Pit. Yeah. And this one, I'll do full screen.
Have you read the book?
That book?
The Book of M.
It's about me? Wait, is it you again?
Thea is Thea.
How did you move so fast?
Thea did not move at all.
Who wrote this book?
God. You're worried.
Just a little busy.
Thea understands. Thea will read it to you.
No,
Please, tend to your work. Thea shall follow you. The Book of M, Chapter 1, Verse 1. M began in the new world, born from a holy egg, as all creatures are. God made for M a paradise which contained therein a wondrous garden,
there was one dead plant.
and God provided M comforts and spoke generously unto her with the wealth of all knowledge.
He did speak generously.
And God set forth that all of paradise would be M, stole the fruit, taking it into herself to receive its power. For her sin, God cast his beloved and out from
A little bit, yeah.
paradise, and wandered the depths with a hardened heart, speaking curses against God. And never once offering praises unto him. In all this, God remained merciful, and came to a fork with one path leading to the all Blacks Plateau. New home for M offered by God. Full of hatred for God, M rejected his second gift. Though the journey was much harder, she chose to travel into the basement. M's blackened soul was filled with spite and bitterness, and some portion of unkindness with sprinkle.
I think that song is okay for testing. The song that I like the most out of all of them, this is the song that I like the most. It's in the credits. You're a rapper? Please don't say it's over now. Please don't say it's over now. They say it's over now, but do they know? What do they know? They say it's over now, But do they know? But do they know? They say it's over now. But do they know? But do they know? They say it's over now. But do they know where we will go? Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Let's see, I got one more to try to test out. Okay. This is the very last level though. It's the very last level. There's so many spoilers in this session, I might even take it down. Let's see. Let's go to the entrance hall. Last level of the game right here.
Plundy! Howdy, Plundy.
She's a wimp.
Hello. This way to the entrance exam.
To get into the All Blocks Plateau?
Yes, some never do, despite years of trying.
Pardon me.
Try not to be disappointed if you fail.
Are people at the plateau happy?
Ridiculously happy. But who's to say happiness is a good thing?
Me.
Your examination awaits. Look, she's here! Why is her hair red?
Shh, the exam is starting.
Go, 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 a word you know. Spell it fast or spell it slow. But now you must spell go.
She's got it!
Oh, the first one's easy.
Gut, no star mix, but we can have a hunch with some tiny luck. Now you must spell gut.
Oh. There. Okay. That wasn't what I meant to spell. Let's see. The T over there.
Fairly impressive.
Host, 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 declares our toast, or insults friends in comedic roast. Now you must spell host.
Okay, I think it's fine. I have to stop it. Let's see. So, I'm happy with my bug fixes for the songs. He was there in the room. He was there. He was there in that room. Let's see. Good status. Oops, not that one. This one. Okay, git commit AI music song fixes. Okay, that. Now let's come back over to here. Let's get another bug. Okay, that's right. Let's go to medium bugs. And, okay. There's no quick ones. That's the problem. I used up all the ones that were quick on the medium priority. Let's see on low priority if there's any there. Minutes that I can do. Mateo, have some good sleep. Thank you very much, sir. It was fun to show you the game. I've almost got it released, buddy. Almost. Just a little bit more work. Let me see if I can fix this one. Average basement. This one I think I could do. Good luck with your job search, too. JSON. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so I unprefab these, but if I say ignore camera placement, that should fix it. All right, let's see if that fixes it. And if this fixes it, I think that will be the last bug fix of the night. It's about 8 o'clock now.
Okay, no navel gazing. No messing around. Just find the exit
that didn't fix it. But I need to do a preprocessor run on it. Okay. Which is pretty easy to do. Bam, like that. Okay, let's try it again.
Oh, pretty present. I do not need you.
Dang it. What is up with that? Okay, that one seems okay. Okay, I didn't do it all the way, I guess. Maybe, yeah, I need to go up. Well, that's all. Ignore camera placement. Yeah, change the children. Up here, yeah, go up to there. That was my problem. Okay. Run preprocess. Save. Run.
Oh, pretty present. I do not need you.
Okay. Well, that fixes that. Means I can say done. Put that to 0. Okay. All right. This is a good stopping point. All right. Anybody else that's on lurking? Z or whoever? I'm saying goodnight to you. Thanks for hanging out. Gonna stop the stream right about here.